Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Mm. Mm.
And look, my brother has become more specialized now. He's like a
Oh my
certified damn
God.
guru. He's certified. Man, we might be at 300 now, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh
And that's with the hometown, the homeboy hookup. That's with the
Yeah.
hookup, 300.
Yeah. 300. Come on,
oh,
Timo.
oh my God.
Price going up like inflation.
That's it, man. We need
Mm.
cola. We need some cola.
He said we need some cola. This is crazy. Man, Price, with me and y'all, both of y'all, with y'all intellect, man, y'all could be getting somebody some money.
Miss Mo, we getting you all them ideas, man. We getting you all them
I'm
ideas.
working it. Oh, I'm working it. So let me show y'all what mine is, and you guys can critique me. Hold on. Let me get it. Tell me what you think. Tell me, and whatever. If I need to add something to make it more attractive.
Shit, I told you what I want you to do. I want you to specialize that damn tree thing, the team building thing right there. That's a $10,000 weekend right there, Ms. Mo.
What?
That what's that thing you and Chris did with the tree, with the
Oh,
root tree building the
everybody
team?
loves that, Chris. What you call it? Dev on Q by the show. He talk about that show all the time, and he replay it. The problem tree. What the hell I do with that? Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
He
Man, y'all
Chris,
need to turn that in. That's a damn weekend. That's a weekend seminar right there.
you replayed it.
10,000 minimum.
Chris, you replayed it. Must be, and Dev saw it, and he replayed it on Q Butter's channel.
When I replayed that.
So maybe
I-
so maybe he got it from us over here, and I thought he thought you replayed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have just heard he talking, but he talk about it all the time. This one.
He showed Q Butter the video.
Yeah, they didn't play it. He didn't replay it on there. I did a grant class over there the other night. I think last week. Mm-hmm. Well, it was early morning or whatnot. This is what Price talking about right here. Look at
yeah,
that.
you got to
They
package that
play
thing
one of
up.
their investment damn videos. We gotta quit ignoring that. I had to tell some homies last night when I went to this event for the Whitaker Group,
Mm-hmm.
and I told them that I'm a financial advisor. And I was like, "Oh shit, man, yeah, we need to hit you up." And I would talk to them about 30 minutes on about wealth protection. Keeping the assets
Mm-hmm.
within the families, having a trust, a will, and really get into acquiring assets and
Hey,
how.
Chris,
Yeah, go ahead.
that's a fire topic right there, bro. Asset protection and
Oh yeah.
that's like three topics right there, man.
Let's do a problem
Asset
tree.
protection, asset management, and asset accumulation. I mean, bro,
Yeah,
man.
and that's really my motto, man. Turn your consumer habits into asset accumulation. 'Cause we one thing we're gonna do is for sure we're gonna consume. We're gonna spend
Hmm.
our money on doing whatever we want to do. Now,
And they doing that shit right now, that's for sure.
I'm just like, listen, I'm not telling you to stop buying what you like. What I am telling you to do is take some of your income and fund your retirement, fund your emergency, fund a 529 plan, Coverdale, so forth and so on. And then what? Get you a will, get you a trust. That way, can't no family member come out of nowhere talking about it's theirs when you pass away. No, we got paperwork. You got paperwork. There ain't no arguing. Ain't no debates.
Yeah.
My name right here says this belongs. This is the beneficiary, and this get to have my assets.
Hey, that
But
damn trust talk, That man, I mean, you got to do that shit in breadcrumbs. Hey, before you start talking, hey, you better be doing these other things before you start. I mean,
Right.
because I'm just saying, it's so much to it, or so much with it, and so many branches and sequels with the trust that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to them last night. And see, the brothers, yeah, they married. No, they ain't got no kids yet, but they plan to. I'm like, well, this is some ideas, man. He brought up trust to me, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'm glad you said that because that's important. Definitely need that. I'm like, man, we can die any day. We can drop dead, and whatever you acquire can, be lost.
So let me ask you this, Chris. Well, finish your thought, but I want to ask you a question.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, man, that we need to start protecting, what's given to us or what we want to give to our kids or our future, so we can protect it, because that's a major issue. We be having, houses gifted to us. We be building businesses up just to sell it, which is nothing wrong. But if we just keep letting all, our assets go to waste and just giving it away, we're not protecting it. We're not building nothing. We're not leaving a legacy. So I was really adamant about talking about that with them, man, because they making money, but they ain't putting the money nowhere.
I ain't putting it nowhere.
That's another.
I talked to my veterans about that.
Before you lose your question, though, Price, go ahead. My
Yeah,
bad,
so that's my bad, Ms. Mopa. So here's my question. So a lot of times we hear about this term trust, but we already know it's so much that goes into that. So before trust, could we at least start some estate planning? Just allude to what you said first. Hey man, what about a will? What about some power attorneys? What about and
Yep, I talked about that.
not that I'm I'm against it, but I'm just saying sometimes we be talking about some language that we ain't, because trust, man, you really you want to have you a lawyer to really write that up. I mean, I know you can do it, how you do it, but man, it's a whole lot of thought needs to go into that. And if we ain't even thought out the basics, then I mean that's just kind of, I don't know, that bothers me, bro.
Yeah, I told them estate planning is a part of that too. Got to do that, got to have will, got to have paperwork. Keep everything in order. Shit, man, damn. Every time I pick her ass up, she ain't never ready. Yeah, having that discussion, man, is just it's a conversation that you will never hear influencer talk about.
Well, people don't like to talk about it, man. Well, I know my family don't like to talk about it, but I had to let them know. I say my plan is to be the last one standing. I'm gonna put all you Negroes in the ground through the furnace, but just in case.
Yep. Right. Hey, that's what I told him.
Yeah.
So anybody about to deal with that?
Yeah. So when I do the consultation with them, I go through, all those details like that, so they can really understand. Because people don't understand, man. Because all they hear, oh, invest in this stock or buy my course or get in my trade Discord, and I'm like, bro, okay, that's all basic. Everybody's doing that shit. So, but how do you tell people who are making this money where to put it, how to protect it, and who to give it to? And what happens if they drop dead the next minute that they make the money, and the money is just sitting there? Nobody, nothing to protect it, so anybody can get it. Hell, a friend or a cousin you never met before can come out and get your shit because you didn't protect it. That's why I'm a stream a T's video again that we did with her because that video spoke a lot about that because man, I still love the woman, man. I ain't gonna lie. But
man, that sister bad, man. She made my head hurt that night. I mean,
she was getting it.
yeah, man. So, but that's the real conversation though, Price, like you said, because everybody knows how to buy stocks now. It's popular. You know, you hear it everywhere. You know, everybody watching CNBC now and Yahoo Finance. So, okay, yeah, you know how to buy stocks, you know, Nvidia, Tesla, and all this other stuff, but how do you protect that investment?
Protected in I was one of my veteran friends, he's making so much on interest and dividends, but he withdrawing instead of withdrawing into another asset or a another type of retirement account to keep from paying all those taxes up front. He withdrawing, putting it in his regular bank account, and then just open up another CD and get taxed again. Then he like, and then I'm telling them, well, how to, if you want to move the money, how to move it, where to put it. This knucklehead, he gonna
yeah, they eating him alive, Ms. Mo. They eating him alive.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Taxes. And that's another thing people don't understand. Taxes. Yes, you get taxed on capital gains. Yes, you get taxed.
Exactly.
You get
and they trying to figure out a way to how to get you on unrealized gains. You know, but
that too. Yeah, real talk. So I'm just like,
bro.
You know, okay, you can tell me about all the stocks in the damn world or how much money you made on this trade. But nigga, how are you protecting it? What are you doing with the money? If you're using it to pay bills, great. I can't knock you for that. It's supplemental income. But if it's just sitting around or you just spending it, then we got a problem. So
exactly.
But you got two problems because you may have been paying off a household expense, but if you didn't let them take that upfront taxes, your ass gonna be taxed on that money at the end of the year that you may not be ready for.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, man, and that nigga be wanting his. Your uncle ain't no joke.
Yeah, real talk. Uncle ain't no joke. He coming for what's his. He coming for what's his.
He don't care.
And then that's when we can go a little bit deeper. If you want some money offshore, you want to put it into some foreign banks if you get that large. You know what I mean? It's just ways you can do that. But we just need to focus on the simple things first.
I'm with you, Chris. Let's get the basics down first, bro. That's I'm just saying. Let's get the basics down first.
Right. So where to put it, how to protect it. You don't want to be like OJ and all of these other celebrities that just had all of their assets just up for grabs by anybody.
And took it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, if you don't care, I mean, we got plenty of people that don't care. So, and we got plenty of people who don't know because all they want to focus on is,
profits.
Listen,
right now, get caught up in.
Yeah, exactly. Getting caught up into the American Greatest Circus. I'm gonna keep calling it that because that's what it is. It's a bunch of distraction, and you have no protection. You have no protection. You don't know how you gonna make money in retirement. You don't know how much you're gonna need in retirement. You're not planning for that. You're not aware of where the economy could go when you get to retirement, or if you even live that long to get there. So,
oh man,
you got all of these forces that you got to deal with, but when you live for today and today only, there's no thoughts of tomorrow.
You said a lot with that one, bro. Because I think some folks that's at their retirement range or realm or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. The next 18, 24 months, man, they probably gonna get their feelings hurt.
Yeah. And wait till the market crash. They really gonna be hurt unless you know the thesis.
Yeah, but you said it, not me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I said it earlier. Poor people gonna be pulling out because they gonna need the money. But corporations might be selling. But guess what? They finna come right back around the corner and buy them shits up. And you ain't gonna do it because you need the money. Or you
Exactly.
Right. So you gonna jump out. You're gonna be the first one to jump out the window. Because you don't have the mentality. Dollar cost averaging. That's the best. A market crash is great because it's a reset. It gives you an opportunity to buy low at the cheap, at the low. It's a hood fundamental. Oh, I got these for the low. Well, it's the same thing in the finance world. Get it for the low. But they need that money though, Price.
No, I get it. You're right. They do.
Economy done went to shit. So, job done laid me off. I'm trying to find work, trying to do something. I only got about $10,000 in retirement savings. Well, shit, that shit gonna be gone fast. $10,000, that ain't nothing.
Well, jokers just gotta understand where they at, man. Where they at in life, and then where they at, as compared to the market. And
Yeah, well, we've been getting fooled by that because we've been thinking that they're the same, and they're not.
It's not the same, man. That shit hit everybody. It hit different. It just depends on where you at in life.
Yeah, it does hit different.
Yeah, I mean, if you hey man, you talk about, hey man, one more year and you didn't have it planned out all to this point, and then just so happened at this point, the market's going to do a correction. So everything that you've accumulated over the past 20, 40 years or whatever is 30% less or maybe more. It hit different. I mean,
what's up, D? Brandon here.
What's up,
CC Benny?
My boy from Italia.
Yeah, Feliz Navidad.
Okay, you know what? No, I didn't want to say anything. I was letting y'all cook, but since y'all gonna throw some jokes on there because y'all ain't hear me in a minute, I'm gonna get all y'all back. Just put it like that. What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good,
hey, man, we doing all right, bro. We doing all right, man. But how about you?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm still over here cooking too. I'm over here making moves, making plays, long-term plays.
That's what's up, man.
I'm looking at different indices. Chris, man, you hitting it on the head, man. The home run and protecting your interests.
Bro, when I tell you, when I'm talking to these investment bankers, these dudes is making bukus of money. They ain't gotta worry about no damn money. But guess what? Guess where their money is? They have trust and wills and all this shit. And these dudes is 25, 35. I'm just like, I'm talking to people, just layman, regular people. These people ain't got a fucking clue. And I just hate to say it like that because that's the truth. They don't have a clue. I got coworkers that's complaining, oh man, the managers, they get all the hours. And well, I mean, I feel you on that. I feel you. I mean, won't you become a manager? Or, well, no, because, his company's bullshit. I'm just like, well, shit, what you gonna do?
When I get that same statement, this company's bullshit. It's like, yeah, the company bullshit, but that money ain't. They paying you on a regular. What you need to rephrase that. What you gonna do with that check?
Say it again.
What you gonna do with that check?
Exactly.
Every job is bullshit when it comes down to that paper. They gotta pay you. So you thinking it the wrong way. Like I used to say that shit about my job. My job is bullshit. They're not trying to hire. They're not trying to push me up. I'm at the point right now. I don't give a damn. As long as my money coming in and I'm able to put some money on the side and pay my other bills, I'm straight.
Just told it to one of my little cousins.
Get what they doing with that chick, Brandon. Now,
What's up?
homegirl that's telling me this, she party every goddamn weekend. She just lost her fiance because he want her to stop partying so damn much. You know, she wanted them free spirits, and I'm like, man, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? He kind of checking up on you like he your dad and shit. He get mad at you for hanging with your dad and his girlfriend. That's some weird shit to me. I don't get that. But I'm like, you partying every weekend, that's where your money going. Shit,
Exactly.
Can't afford to do that. Maybe once
living for the weekend. Call it what it is. You living for the weekend, sis.
I'm white girl. I'm just like, man, I'm trying to teach one of the young girls. The young girls, they seem like they got they fucking shit together. This little young Hispanic girl, he worked for Starbucks, got 100 shares. Got 100 shares since working at Starbucks. Stacking
Starbucks,
up
right?
Employee shares, man. And
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
Got a head on. That was some weird shit to me. Well, I'm telling y'all, some of these young girls, they may be, independent and all this other stuff. We ain't gonna get into all that, but I'm seeing it more with other nationalities, ethnic groups. Somebody teaching them well. That's all I can say, man.
Shit, it's coming right from the household. You said Hispanics, right? When you said that, all thing I can think of is, that Hispanic family who buys one home and has like what 3 family members, 30 families in that one damn home. Like, come on now, somebody's telling that shit.
Yeah, they packed
out. Brandon, 30 in one house. Come on, man, not 30.
Okay,
it's a sardine can in there, man.
5. I'm gonna believe 5, man. I ain't gonna believe 30.
I used to have 9.
Well, my point is,
in the 3 bedroom, I used to have 9, but they didn't buy into the concept.
9.
Yeah, to this day I try to figure out how I did it. I used to, I had them all come. I was like, "Come on, man, we can change your life," because I paid all the bills I already paid. I'm like, about 3 to 6 months, y'all all should have enough money to get your own house. Y'all credit score should be up. We should be boom, boom, boom. Oh shit, they was working against me. So kick everybody out. I tried to help.
That's black people for you. Unless y'all been down like that from generation.
It's not everybody, but for the people who really need it,
but
for the people who need it, like the community we were just talking about, we need to have a kumbaya session. There need to be some, okay, here's what you know what? Look, I looked at Zion birthday's today. We went out to eat.
Oh,
and so,
happy birthday, Zion.
Serious? Oh my God.
16. So you remember I told you I showed him his little investment account. Well, my brother had set up the stash for Sanaya, but I don't know, we hadn't even looked at it in about maybe when she graduated or so. So I think at that moment I was putting $50 in there, but I didn't even remember it until we opened. I said, "Oh," he said, "Well, check mine, see what my stash looking like," right? We opened up the stash, all this money. I hurry up and closed it. He said, "Let me see that. Let me see that." I said, "That ain't yours. That's Sanaya's. What are you doing?" So I had to go back and show him the transactions. And I thought I was putting 50, but I was putting $100. And he was like, "No, that's mine." So I had to plead my case, like, "No, remember, you withdraw your money and I started using it for Sanaya." It was crazy. But I say that to say this, that I was throwing $100 in that account, well, $50 every other week into that account and didn't even realize it, right? And it just was growing. So it's trying to tell some other folks, just like we having power sessions right now, because they always whining, "Mo, you retired. Mo, you got to check this, that, or whatever." And I say, but look how you can actually grow your account. So I always show them Zion's account to say, look, I only throw $30 in Zion account since this loan. Look how much he's got right now. You're telling me that in a whole month that you don't have $30, that you didn't just spend it on McDonald's, Wendy's, Starbucks, whatever you be doing. Come on. They ain't no
Happy
way you could tell me that. So now when we go down this weekend, that's one of the sessions that we gonna have is a not an investment conversation, but at least how to take. I was showing someone the compound interest calculator, compound interest calculator on Acorns.
Every conversation should be about investing.
With family, with family.
Yeah,
Well,
with them niggas too. Yeah, all them niggas.
Well, you know I don't mess with them, so I don't worry about that.
Okay, I'm just saying. So y'all, so Christmas ain't gonna be Christmas, right?
Oh, I always get in. I always get in a little bit now. Hey, every holiday we take at least 4 hours, and we go over like those who are in business and those who understand how to put some money away. We take 4 hours and get together. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to hook Keon up with what's her name? We just said it. What's her name? Yes, but right now yes, because right now we got a little. Well, I got a little hateration going on right now because of the knowledge. But don't worry.
What you mean?
So you know how if you have family members that compliment the same experience or knowledge, instead of them working with you on the team, they start working against you. So somebody else got on the team quicker than I did. And so now it's a matter of you got to sit back and let them lose their way. And they're going to have to come back to me either way it go. I'm just watching.
Listen to you, won't he?
But Keon has a mom. And he also has cousins that all of them are more closer than I am. So
hey, Ms. Mo, enough said.
Yeah. So what we doing right now? So what I'm doing right now, I'm working with one of the other cousins, and so what we're doing is coming up with the plan. Matter of fact, I'm about to apply for them an EPA grant with the youth, and so what happens with our conversations? I just share like every holiday. Y'all think it's funny, but every holiday I set up a session. I do a flyer, everything, because I gotta write off my taxes too. I write off that trip. That's a long ride.
Can you add this to your session? Can you add? All you got to do is ask one simple question.
What?
Does anybody have a will, estate plan, or a trust?
Well,
no.
At least
and no.
Well, no. That's not true. That's not true because we tackled that with my uncle. My uncle was a Vietnam vet, and we tackled not all of them, but those who have careers. They don't have the trust, but they have wills. And as a matter of fact, when my aunt, remember I told you a story about my aunt who came out the nursing home, and we had to find a way. We started talking about the living will benefits. And so my younger cousins that are in their 30s, a lot of them are doing very well. And so they all got with a lot of them are married. They got with their spouses and they started, and then now we have a lawyer in the family. And so they start communicating about the whole living will, not just the will, but a living will benefit as well.
Right.
Living will as well. Yeah. And the living will benefits of the insurance, whether it's your mortgage, your vehicle insurance, or just a straight up insurance policy. So we had that conversation when did my aunt go home? In the summer? Or whenever it was. Yeah. But we not to this extent. So every year I try to add something on.
Add this on too. So this is a little maybe I wouldn't call it an assignment, but if you got family members that are married, or cousins, maybe brothers, talk to them about opening up maybe a joint account with rights of survivorship or tenants in common with like a transfer on death. If something were to happen, then the account would be theirs, or something. Or if
wait, would you call it right or what?
Rights with survivorship, meaning
is that the same thing as conservatorship?
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but that is a good idea, Chris, and I think you can accomplish that just by just doing the joint account thing.
Yeah. So,
but the joint account gotta be or, right? Not and. No, it need to be and, not or.
So for instance, Mo, like you and your man, right? Let's say y'all wanted to get a account together. Mm-hmm. You would get a joint account, and let's say y'all gonna be together long term. So you would get a joint account with rights of survivorship. Right. That way, if one of y'all pass away, the assets or whatever's in the account can go to the other person. Tenants in common would be cousins, brothers, couples, and that account will be split up like 50-50, or it will be like a percentage base. Like a percent. My brother, when my sister-in-law passed, it was percentage base.
Yeah, so multiple people. That's more than two people, so to say.
Right.
Yeah, so it was the kids got 25, and he got 50.
Right. So if somebody were to pass away, then that portion would go to that person's estate. And that will have to settle out in court through probate. So the reason why I bring these accounts up is because it can solve some issues with people who are already, got the knowledge of the information.
Correct.
We ain't
talking about right, Chris.
Yeah. Now my cousin is intellectual disability, and we just had to get my mom just had to get conservatorship because he has the mental piece of it and he can't handle his own affairs. So most people think it's just guardianship or custody, but it's not. When they're an adult, it's conservatorship. But this is another thing. I gotta look at this joint piece. Go ahead, Price. I'm sorry.
No, so I just want to, hey Chris, so what we talking about right now, and you too, Ms. Mo, is it what we discussing or describing right now dependent upon what state laws are on survivorship?
Yes. Yes,
absolutely.
because Texas I think Louisiana, when I got my cousins, it was only guardianship. And then when Texas, the lawyers in Texas said, nope, we're not taking that. We need well, they didn't even say what it was. They just said, you better have it before the end of the year. So I went to probate court here and found out what it was.
Yeah. Oh, here's a little gem too. This is something I want y'all to look up. So what I heard about trust and estate taxes and things like that, I heard it's a couple states where ain't no taxes. If you are doing business or you are in that city or wherever in the state, at least I think it's a couple times a year or something like that. One of them is South Dakota.
That makes sense.
A lot of people, a lot of rich people are doing this.
Is Delaware?
I think
I'm going to say
Delaware is one of them.
Delaware and Wyoming.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, see, we are up on game, but see, this is the stuff that influence financial gurus don't talk about.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
this is
the stuff we need, because all that other shit don't matter. If you making money and you got nowhere to put it and it ain't protected, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh man, show my bank account. Oh, that's great. You're only protected by the FDIC for up to 250 grand. So if a bank fails, that's all you get.
But bro, think about it though, man. How many of our people, and I ain't trying to throw no shade or nothing, but who got assets stored up to 250 grand for our people?
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
A lot.
You're right about that.
I'm not throwing no shade. I'm really putting some realism out there, man. I mean, okay.
Enough surrounded on YouTube that need to hear this.
Well, I don't know, man. And that probably came out wrong when I said that. It probably came out wrong.
No. You would be
right. That's right, because guess what? They done spent about $250,000.
Say it again. But also think about so remember well, let's take the conversation we just had in reference to McIntyre, right? Fresh Express. Remember I said Fresh Express making everybody start over. Well, there's some folks there's some folks that been in that company a long time. They have retirement accounts that's deciding they don't want to start over. That it will pack their bags and leave. Some of the folks could possibly have that in their 401ks and be withdrawing and without the right influence or the right mentor could blow that money or put it in accounts and it just sit like what we're talking about, or risk the chance of losing without having enough insurance. I just talked to my veteran friend about this because he accumulated so much freaking money from a back pay of a VA. And I was like, wait, how much do you have in an account? I was like, yo, only $250 is insured. You need to do this, this, and this. And they was like, wait, what? I was like, you need a financial advisor. You got too much money now. You're going to have to do, move some things around. So what I was saying was not that you was offensive when you made the comment. I'm saying that we would be surprised who do actually have funding for whatever reason, because you got people who come into money from settlements, from, various reasons, lawsuits, from inheritance, from... It's probably a few folks that lurks on these live streams that I found out that be paying attention without us knowing that has funding. As a matter of fact, I remember, I don't know if you remember this, Chris and Brandon, a few years ago when a couple people had their bank accounts closed by Bank of America, just all of a sudden, just closed their accounts. Because they had so much money that they were starting to accumulate in those accounts. So they tried to make it look like something fishy was going on, but it was their own money. It was just, they was just making moves, and they were legit moves, and it took a minute for them to get that back. Matter of fact, one of my friends just got their money back from Wells Fargo, who closed their accounts erroneously. Like, we be surprised now. So y'all keep talking that talk. Y'all see me building the problem tree?
Hey, close my account. You need to be sending me a check to the last known address. Man, the hell with that. But I get it, Miss Mo. Because I got some of my OG Vietnam vets that have
funds.
Well, it ain't so much coming to the funds. They came home and then they worked a long life. I mean, they like 70 years old. They in their 70s now, and they worked long and hard, and they just did it the old way, just stack paper and live beneath their means. And you look up 50 years later after working, and you got about $80,000 in the operational account, and but nobody never stops them and say, hey, we can offer you discount, and we're going to give you this. Nobody ever really takes time to really. So I get it, but I just said something. Don't mind me. I ain't got no filter.
You went crazy. Look, then they had this guy. He's a truck driver, but he also works for in-home healthcare. And we had this meeting, and he said, "Hey, ma'am, let me talk to you because I got this 401k, and I've been looking at it and been offering me different ways to move my money around to make more, but I don't understand what they're talking about." So he's like, I say, "Well, do you mind? I mean, because I don't want to look at your stuff and you be over here." He's like, "Nah, I need you to look. And so I show, start messing with the calculator with him as well. And so he started throwing scenarios out. Well, what if I do this? And what if I do that? And do I really still need to leave the money over here? So, just sharing and giving him some sources for him to read and make sure he's understanding. So before he started to make his little moves, but it was impressive because this is a person I tried to get him to invest his money. I think it was last year. And he was like, not no, but hell no. You know, I'm not he was one of them people, like you said, they hide their money under the mattress.
Right.
And for him to come back full circle to be interested, he was like, cause I got a 10-year plan. And this is how much money I want to make in 10 years. So how much money do I need to put aside right now? Because he's putting a certain dollar amount, you know, from his little trucking, and he get paid pretty good. And so he was like, I'm about to increase that come January. I'm gonna be putting about this much money a month or whatever. And I was like, hey, do your thing, man. So listen, you all right on time with this conversation. And do you all see my problem tree I got up? I'm trying to fill it in as y'all talk.
Well, I'm just saying that if I'm gonna be part of solving this problem, I need to be compensated. I'm just saying, you know.
Big
Brandon, you hear him, Brandon?
Yeah, come on, Brandon. Me and Chris, we up to $300 an hour now, man. Me and Chris done negotiated, man. And then you done got an international component with it. You know, you done seen some communities. That thing might need to be $350. We might need to bump this on up to $350 because we're bringing an international global component to this, and, you know. So,
Price, man, I'm gonna get you, bro. I'm gonna get you. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Brandon, I'm trying to get you paid, man.
Hey, Brandon,
are you gonna let me trying to get you paid? You know,
don't get.
Is you gonna let them? Is they gonna be? Come on, man. You my mans. What you talking about? You the future.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I still pray. I'm gonna get you back for that. That was a good one. That was good. I'm over here typing, looking up stocks, and you just hit me with that jab, man. I blinked.
By the time I split my check 5 ways, I'm gonna be broke. Y'all tripping. What's up, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
No, not my man.
What's up, man?
What a lot of people are doing now is when they have 6 or 7 figures, they're just leaving it into the actual brokerage account. There's nothing wrong with leaving your money into a brokerage account. And then some of these brokerages have actual cards, like banks do, where you can swipe.
Yeah.
And then put it on the actual. Take your money right out of the brokerage and put it actually on the card.
What's the insurance? But we talking about what's the insurance on that though, Brandon?
Well, it's only $250,000 account.
Yep. So you can have up to $1 million into the brokerage account, but you got to remind yourself, FDIC is only it's not FDIC for brokerage.
Wait a minute, wait, Coach.
Brokerage account is SIPC.
Wait. I thought it was 500. You say it's up to $1 million now, not 500,000.
No, 250,000 account. 250,000 account for SIPC too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait.
But you only get 250,000 in cash. Everything else got to be security. Got to be security.
Oh, okay. I'm commingling. I'm commingling, baby.
Yeah. You good? Yeah. So $250,000 cash. That's all you get with broker dealers is $250,000 cash. Everything else got to be securities per account. So you can have a personal account, a joint account, margin account. It's all $250,000.
But that's with like a Charles Schwab, right?
Charles
Schwab,
Fidelity,
E-Trade,
JP Morgan, Fidelity, all of them.
I mean, one article comes to mind every time I think about that is Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney has like $100 million net worth in his Roth IRA. He's at that age where he's able to take out X amount of money.
Yeah, because the Roth is after tax dollars, and you get the withdrawal for free after 59.5.
Right. So it's strategic on how you put money in, you invest it, and then you take it back out. Like Chris was saying earlier. Like there's ways to do it. I mean, you just got
that's the drip plan, man. The Romney ain't special. I'll be there 2027.
Go ahead.
Right. Showing them graves.
But that's what I'm saying though.
I be dripping.
That's a form of
dividends reinvestment, right?
That's a form of wealth protection.
Yep.
It's in a Roth IRA. It's growing tax deferred. So, but you got 50,000 in the bank that ain't doing shit.
Just sitting there.
No, yeah. If you ain't got that thing in the money market or something, man, now these CDs are going to become attractive maybe in the next 12, 18 months,
This man got
six
the
to 18
CD.
months.
He got a
Yeah, but
CD go. That's the CD he got going. I think it's 5%, and he's
yeah,
over. I think he's getting like 1,300 a month.
150,000 sitting in your driveway.
well,
Who
I
you
ain't got
talking about?
150 in my driveway. Now, all together, I may have about, that's all together, Chris.
I'm saying people be buying these expensive ass cars.
That damn G wagons.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to buy Benzes.
Well, I ain't got no Benz.
You know what I'm saying? When you can just go get you a Honda Accord. Mob that home.
No, man. I'm old, man. Hey, wait a minute. Come on, man. You make me feel bad.
I gotta play.
No,
Hey, look, I work hard. I gotta
get
play hard a little bit too now.
Right.
I'm old now, man.
If you don't get a Camry,
Camry got a Camry.
Hey, them
spin on
Hondas
that
and Camrys kind of low. They low to the ground, Brandon. Hey, man, I got knees.
They put some spinners on it.
F-150 there,
We're not doing nothing tomorrow.
F-150.
There's just a bunch of parties.
You're going to school.
This for the young folks. This for the young folks price. No, you OG, so you earn that.
But look now, hey, my primary mover. That's why I ride around in the heavy Chevy, man. Chevy 1500. Yeah, that's my part. Yeah, that's Cowboy Cadillac. We in Texas, bro. We move different.
Yeah, we gotta have a truck.
Well, y'all, cause Chris, I hear you, but
yeah, but my hey, that's really the old lady, man. You know, she.
I got Camry.
You ain't got no Camry. You got that Genesis.
I do have a Camry. I got a 2012 Toyota Camry, silver.
Oh no, I like Camrys and Accords. Come on now.
We got a Camry in the yard, a Nissan in the yard, and a Cadillac in the yard.
Yeah.
And your Genesis?
Oh yeah, that's in the garage.
That's the VIP. That's the command vehicle.
Now, what you need all them cars for?
Well, I don't drive them.
Oh. I forgot you got other people in the house too. My bad.
Yeah, so, but you know,
man, Coach, what's good, man?
I told Coach jump on because we was having this estate plan conversation, and my thing just got stuck. And he may be interested. And I was trying to make sure that I capture everything you all was saying on the screen.
Oh, so you didn't already capture that stuff without even agreeing to our $350 consultant fee.
I ain't signing no NDAs. Nope.
I don't think y'all said anything on this screen other than trust and
no, you're not there.
Will.
Whatever.
That's a lie. FDIC. You ain't had that on there before.
No, and FDIC,
And then I done watched you change a whole bunch of stuff. Now you know this is not gonna hold up in a court of law. You know, just
change anything.
we're gonna be like the Temptations.
No, this is the new one.
You gonna put your album out, and we're gonna have about 3 different versions of the same album now. Come on, go on sign the contract, Mo.
It's cool as long as she give me some of that publishing deal.
No, man.
That's what
Don't
I'm talking about,
no, Brandon. Don't be doing that, man. Don't do that, Brandon.
My intellectual property.
This is a good one.
We're gonna vote Brandon out the group.
We gonna vote him.
Hey, no, you ain't. You should give me the right percentage.
Hey, this is a good one though. This is a good one. I put. I done screwed up.
Stolen intellectual property.
I ain't stole no intellectual property. Be quiet.
Yeah, man. I'm with Chris, man. This like the Temptations outside of
This is a good one.
What was the record company?
This is a good one. So for those of y'all who watching, just in case y'all want to know, we're working on our problem tree.
Oh, it's our? That's all we're gonna get is an hour?
Yes.
I don't remember that conversation.
Our problem tree. I have to do the typing.
I don't see my name on it.
Nah, I need this slide deck. I might want to take my slide deck to Rap a Lot.
It's our problem tree, and I thought you guys did a really good job. So I named the the whole problem. Unprotected assets, right, Chris? That's what you said?
Huh?
I called it unprotected assets. Here's the root of the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, here's what happens when you have unprotected assets. You got
protection, asset protection.
Yeah, you get high taxes, loss of emergency funds, family disputes, lack of financial knowledge, unequal stress, loss of income streams, economic downturns. It costs a lot. Dependency on state rules. Let's see, time consuming, lack of awareness, property losses, insurance, FDIC insurance, 250,000, no living will benefit, probate, lawsuits. What?
SIPC, SIPC.
What? FIDC?
SIPC.
SITC. Oh, I did the wrong one.
P is in.
So I should have said SIPC.
Yes.
Yes.
In addition to FDIC.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. Oh, boom.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, where'd you go?
And then we have lawsuits, loss of assets, loss of property, legislative changes, unequal distributions. So this is all what happens when you don't protect your assets amongst your people. Now, if you do protect your assets, you get sense of financial security, you got control, minimize your tax liabilities, you have tax benefits, legacy preservation, trust, securities, customize. You can customize it. Protect your assets from creditors. Joint account with rights of survivorship. What am I missing?
Just put joint account. So that's gonna cover all of rights with survivorship, tenant in common, and tenant in entirety. It's gonna cover all of that. So.
Damn, Miss Mo, this is longer than a weekend. This is about to this is no longer
500 now.
Yeah, this might be a week. Yeah. And it's definitely 500. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I know I'll probably be missing some stuff.
Yeah, it is, but you did good. You captured a whole lot. Listen to us babble.
Some other opportunities. Transfer of wealth, maybe?
Huh?
Transfer of wealth?
Yes.
Well, it kind of is the transfer of wealth. Yeah. No, not so much real estate to the state.
I said lost. Say it again, Brandon.
They got something for land ownership. Land transference.
Land transference. Oh yeah, that's part of the will too, ain't it?
Well, yeah, but it's like you can do like a limited partnership with that too. Like if it's a family business or y'all got like land that's in the family's name, you can do like a limited partnership where the parents are the general partners and the kids are the limited partners. You can, and it's good for taxes too. So, you got there's so much shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know it's
White
just so
people do
much.
it all, though. White people do it all. They do it all.
Oh, wait a minute. We said something earlier. You all said something earlier about, I know the joint account deal, but what about power of attorneys and putting them in a safe deposit?
Yeah, that goes with trust and estate planning.
Yeah. And that's kind of like right before probate. That'll give you some flexibility through probate.
Right. Just to put it in perspective, like you got limited, you got durable, non-durable, and you got full power of attorney, where the person that is over your account, they can have limited authority to where they can only trade or just oversee the account, but they can't withdraw the money. And just know that all of those cease to exist after that person dies. So once you die, the power of attorney is gone. So that's why you gotta have that paperwork. So
limited, durable, and what?
durable, non-durable, and then full power of attorney.
Hey, Chris, that's a damn good point right there, man. You know how many siblings when you had them type of situations, you have multiple siblings, and Joe could be like, "I got the full power attorney," and mama gone or daddy gone, and
Right.
they still flex that to
Right.
be executor. They try to take over that executor role, or
Right.
and but like you say, that document cease to exist once
Yeah.
the subject expires.
Yeah. Now, the person that's named the beneficiary over the account. That's why I said you gotta have that paperwork, man. Whatever the paper says, the trust agreement, the will, whatever it is, that's the only thing that matters. What come out your mouth don't matter. It's what the paper says.
Exactly.
Hey,
A beneficiary and joint owner are the most in them type of scenarios. And correct me if I'm wrong, but those are the most powerful.
Yes. Yes.
Didn't who there was Aretha Franklin who had her estate held up?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know, man.
So you get, let's say, in a scenario where
he went over it.
A father, he married, the kid got a stepmother, and the father leave the trust to the son. That stepmother can't say shit. Now she can be on the will and have something, but that trust or that joint account, that belongs to the beneficiary. And whoever's the beneficiary, that's who the account is gonna belong to. Don't matter if you wife, ex-wife, mama, daddy, cousin, sister, brother, whoever the beneficiary is, that's who the account goes to. So, hey, listen, it'll kill all the arguments, people getting emotional, illogical, and all of that. That's what that paperwork is for. So,
hey, bro, you brought in the stepmom. It don't even take this. I mean, it could be everything. It can be organic in the goddamn siblings.
Well, yeah,
just got. But it's very valid what you just said. Now you done brought them steps in here, so now we got steps with the siblings.
Yep. So, I'm just telling people, man, to get ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want bitter family members trying to, fight over who gets this and who gets that and who owns this and who owns that. We gonna nip this in the bud early. This is my beneficiary.
I mean, so we might need to go start bringing a therapist. Somebody needs to start dating a therapist. Relationships is paramount right now, man. In this whole debacle.
Listen, man. Hey, sometimes it comes to that. Sometimes you got irresponsible people, kids, and they get mad when you put it in the more responsible kid's name, whether they're younger or the middle child, and the older child feel like they deserve it because they the first and all of this other stuff. Listen, it's not real. So,
or the opposite. I had a friend with two sisters. The mom had put everything. Well, when one of the sisters got married, the mom put everything in the with who she thought was the most responsible sister, and and had it all spelled out what she was supposed to give the other sister. She took it all.
So none of that rites of passage played out then, huh?
Didn't play it all. Didn't play it all. They cried. She cried for days. Her sister said, she was like, I mean, why would you even do that? She had, I guess her mom had all these different accounts as well. And some of it, they had dual accounts. And then the others, she just had where she was just saving to make sure that they were squared away when she left. And that the other one would share, fairly. And she didn't. She gave only what she knew about. And later on, and she got the house, and the other girl moved, this other sister moved, and then when she got ready to go through all her mom's stuff, that's when she found all the information. It's too late then. She didn't spend the money.
Right.
Yeah, Miss Mo, I'm looking at this slide. This is about a $5,000 slide. Just this slide alone. So just take my $1,250 and put it into the production of the final product. Just
real talk.
Yeah, this is some serious stuff right here.
They're about a $5,000 slide. You know, I'm not going to speak. Now, if I had to speak on it, I'm gonna have to demand a little more. But yeah, put my 1250 back into production. I don't know what Brandon and Chris want to do with theirs, and I don't know what you want to do with yours. But
Yeah.
you know,
But then buy me some more index funds. Back it up.
hey man, hey Chris, I send you some index cards, man, for half of your share in this stock. How many index cards you want, man? Can we work something out?
Yeah, we might be able to do something, man. I ain't gonna hold. I don't mind breaking bread.
Lord. Listen, y'all better. We've been putting out some info. I mean,
no, you just said our Ms. Mo.
Sometimes.
No, not sometimes. We talking about right now.
Sometimes people.
No, you said our.
Sometimes people, it may not be something you want to think about or what you want to talk about, but you have to. Or maybe you just don't care and you just let the chips lie where they may. But I tell you, I've seen it with people who have lost. Go ahead, Brandon.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I don't know why people don't want to think about money.
Well,
in grand scheme of things, I don't know. You use it every day.
Well, I can tell you why. Go ride.
We don't like talking about this part. We don't. This somebody ain't gonna be here. We don't want to talk about that part.
Yeah, go ride through a community, or go ride through an older community where you got 70 and 80-year-olds living, and I promise you'll find a high percentage of them who are still living in their homes that their parents or grandparents or aunts or uncles left them, and the paperwork was never changed over.
Ms. Mo, that's so true. Man, you said a mouthful right there.
Yeah, it's major. They don't, or somebody they did go through the probate, and the siblings are on it, and one sibling move away and don't want to come and sign for them to rehab the home or for somebody to upgrade the home, and even if it's for free. We had a young guy. He was over his. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's because they wanted to sell it. I'm sorry for the interruption, but go ahead. They wanted to sell it. They weren't about keeping it. They wanted to sell it.
Right. Or in some cases, they just don't want you to have it, or nobody to even benefit. There was one young girl and guy. The daughter had moved to DC, Maryland somewhere, and she let the brother stay because she said, he was more likely not to have. So he moved in. The father had built it from the ground up. Beautiful home, pool in the backyard, the roundabout, carporch. I mean, just beautiful out there in the Lower Richland area. And the father ended up passing. The young man stayed. He decided he was gonna pay property taxes. So they tried to reach out. The sister caught it up the first time. Then the second time, she was like, "Listen, if you're not gonna do it, just let me buy you out, and we'll go from there." But instead of the young man just allowing his sister to buy him out so they could keep the home, they decided not to tell. And by the time she got wind of it, they had to sold in property tax. Guess how much money? $15,000. $15,000.
Over how many years?
The property, I think the house was only on that property maybe 10, if that.
That's crazy.
It was beautiful, and it was paid for. The home was paid for. He wouldn't pay the property taxes, and he didn't want the sister. Didn't want the sister to buy him out, and lost the home. I couldn't believe it.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about right there, man.
Yep. It's so many stories I could tell you, because I go in the community and do the housing repairs for the seniors, and man, sometimes we try to go and we'll pass, like I'll pass on the road and we'll see a tarp over the home, but you'll see people enacted in the home. So we'll stop and say, listen, hey, we have funding, we can come and we can help you fix your roof. And we'll be like, but we need to see the deed to make sure you all own it. And they'll say, well, yeah, maybe my aunt passed it on to me, but this person is on it and they don't want to sign. Or they'll come and they'll look and they'll be like, oh, you trying to scam us, this, that, or whatever. We'd be like, no, we trying to help you. You can't have your family member living in here like this.
Oh, but okay, Ms. Mo, hey, man, two things. So we say 15,000. Number one, ain't no city gonna I can't even think of the damn term now. They're not gonna foreclose over taxes. You got about a 3 year grace period. So what I'm getting with, so $15,000, people buying cars cost more than $15,000 right now. So and then when you say that, well, so and so on the papers or whatever, so you can solidify your rights of ownership, for lack of a better term, just simply pay the taxes for that year coming up. Whether they do it or not, just go pay the damn taxes.
Just pay it.
On behalf of, and then you can say, well, I don't pay the taxes last 3 years. So now you got negotiating leverage to come back and say, hey man, I need some of your share. Either give me what I put in or whatever. Just to say, oh, they won't sign for approval or whatever. If you live in there, or you maintaining their presence, or you attached to it, man, pay the motherfucking taxes.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
That's absolutely true. Or that he could have probably took some type of mortgage out and she did not, it could have been anything happening. It's so many scenarios where the younger people, and it's not the older people, where the younger people, the parent will leave them something and they decide, they still don't want to. It's almost like the person that came before you did the right thing and then you decide to screw it up. Or you don't appreciate it. So what I try to teach my niece and nephew right now, because I was going to sell my house and get something else. And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to sell it. I'll keep it. I got six nieces and one nephew. I'm like, somebody going to always need somewhere to stay. So I'm just going to keep the upkeep on it. And then I'll get something else so that they can always have somewhere to stay. So I sit and I talk to them and I explain to them, hey, this is why we're doing what we're doing. This is why we upkeep the house. This is what's going to happen with it, or whatnot. And so the older they get, the more they start to understand it. But then in the same sense, like I said earlier, I had 9 people here, and I tried to pass it on to each family that has come through, and nobody really cared. They just be like, it ain't mine. You can't miss nothing. I hate that. Listen, if it's any group of words I hate, is that I can't miss something I never had. Oh, that drives me so crazy. I'd be like, what? So you would rather stay in poverty or barely live above water than to accept an opportunity? I can't. Because you can't miss something you never had. I don't understand the mentality. I just don't. But hey, there's so many variables to people. We could come up with a million things that we think that people have gone through their head, but in the same sense, there's so many other mindsets that you'd be like, good Lord, like what's wrong? Like we over here saying, okay, you guys, pay attention to your assets. This is the reasons why you want an estate plan. This is the reason why you want to protect your hard earnings, so that whether you here or you gone, this is how it would benefit the next generation or whomever you may pass it on to. People would be like, okay, when y'all gonna talk about this? So when y'all gonna talk, you'd be like, damn, you don't get it. Okay.
No, we don't. But that's why we need a social worker.
Oh, and that social worker, he ain't gonna whether your butt getting wiped or not, or your nose getting wiped or not, or they change your sheets. Huh.
Well, I'm just saying, you complain about my $500, but that social worker want more.
That social worker want $2,400.
I'm just saying. Wait a minute. So Chris, wait a minute,
Yeah.
Miss Bo. So we short selling ourselves. So we need to be at least 1,200.
I was thinking 25.
Oh, okay. So this slide, this one slide, man, that's a lot of information you done extrapolated from us, Miss Mo.
Intellectual property.
Yeah. You know, I'm feeling oppressed now.
Oh my God.
You know, you done talked all nice at me and laughed at my jokes and stuff, and made a $20,000 slide.
I did.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all was going in too, especially Chris. When Chris get mad about this kind of stuff, you get all kind of information from him.
Oh, so you're extorting us now?
That's what's that called? Opportunistic.
Yeah.
That's how I like
Yeah.
that. She, hey Chris, what else? Why does it make you mad? And then he goes off on another tangent.
Yeah. So I'm glad I ain't did my invoice yet. I'm glad I figured this out. If I shoot you my invoice.
Oh boy. Hey, listen.
Now, I don't know what Chris and Brandon gonna send you, but I know what I'm finna send you.
You know what? I think that
And I'm recording. I'm recording the recording. Yeah.
Oh, he been recording the record. Screen share. Hey, you know, Africa can record your conversations on the phone now. I said, oh, now I can't even talk to nobody on the phone.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother discussion right there. That's the AI thing right there. I'm making me a Jarvis. I'm trying to make me a Jarvis.
So yeah, this is really good. Anything else y'all want to add?
They need to play this video. I don't give a damn about the other videos we made. They need to play this one. Or the one that I'm gonna have.
Oh no, you do care about our other video. This one right here is super important. If you want to build a community,
Nah,
you gotta do something with that money.
I'm gonna have to replay that McKee video. It was long, good long 3 hours, but
that was really good.
It was made my head hurt. But hey, before I give any more opinions, I can't give no more opinions until I get paid up front.
We gotta start signing papers, man. We need a contract. We gotta have.
I need a contract. I don't want no 360 deal neither.
I'm not even messing with y'all.
Man, that's funny. Yeah, real talk. No 360 contract. We need that contract right. We want 100% of intellectual property, masters of all recordings and podcasts, YouTube.
That's it. Cause we done saved communities, we done saved families, we done saved we done preserved legacies tonight, Miss Mo. I need some compensation, man. It's Christmas time.
We done
not Christmas. It's Christmas time.
Segments that ain't even got to the egg.
Exactly.
Yeah, we still in the nucleus. Y'all did good.
See, there she goes. See how she did that little voice there? See, now I got to do a silver suit.
Oh, I forgot to put college fund.
I'm saying.
We hit college fund when we talked about the COVID of the 529. We got into that. Don't be trying to separate. Don't be trying to separate, Ms. Mo. Don't be trying to be. We got it.
Yeah, she said that. She threw that out last minute. College funds.
No, wait. We didn't put college fund on here.
No, Chris. He distinctly said, don't forget now, he's certified, he's licensed, he's certified, he's authentic. He mentioned it.
I didn't catch that part.
That's how you go back and listen to the tape. He clearly said that. He said Coverdale 529. Clearly. Just because you weren't listening to us, you don't think so highly of us. Yeah. You still perceive us as wage earners. We're not going to even go into no labor negotiations.
Wage earners.
Yeah, wage earners. Yeah.
Yeah, we try to remain civil, but you're trying to insult our intelligence now. But bro, he clearly said that.
Oh my God, I can't with him. I swear, they be going in.
But yeah, definitely. I was talking to the brothers last night about that, man.
Good job, Chris.
When I went to the event last night, because it was really centered around Black culture, because they was talking about the Black tax, right? You know, all of these invisible fights we be having, you know, getting into certain arenas, you know, having to maneuver and work 10 times harder. That's like what they call a Black tax. So, yeah, so we was just having a conversation. I just had to mention that I was a financial advisor, and the brothers pulled me to the side, you know, start asking me questions, and you know, tapped in and got the contacts and all of that. So, you know, I brought that stuff up, man, because if you, even if you're gonna be single, you don't have no plans, having kids, or being married, you still need to protect what you have, as well as your life. So, um, you know, and if you do plan to have kids, what better time to start funding 529s and Coverdales? Because the thing is,
What's the
if you got
Coverdale?
if you got a huh?
I ain't got that one on here.
Yeah, Coverdale is for lower income people, really. You can only put up to 2,000 a year. And it has to be
Like DELL?
huh?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, DELL, Coverdale.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. So if you have a kid, the good thing about these plans is that you can switch them over to the next kid, so forth and so on. And you can use that money to pay for their schooling. Now, 529 is not capped, so you can you can gift up to $90,000 within 5 years. That's 18 a year. As a gift tax.
Oh
Without being
man, wait a minute, Chris. So that thing is capped out at 90K in
yeah,
5 years? Okay,
yeah,
I never realized that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So now that's if you're doing lump $18,000 payments.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
know,
it's maxed out on
yeah,
the time frame. I got you. I got you.
right.
Yeah,
So
I ain't never been in that position.
right. So you know, the Coverdale has income limits. So if you make over a certain amount of money, you won't be able to donate to that, but you can get to
Coverdale
529. So
Education Savings Plan.
right. So
ESA.
yeah. So the thing about this, you can use that money for school purposes only. That's qualified purchases. Anything other than that, you will be taxed ordinary income taxes,
That's
and
the part that people don't pay attention to.
the extra 10% withdrawal penalty.
Yep.
Extra 10%. God damn.
Yep. That's what they got him on. That extra. He he had to pay them taxes.
No, but they do have one. It's the MMA where it's not necessarily you know, maybe they don't go to school and it's similar.
Well,
And I
yeah,
maybe say
if they don't, there is a clause in there where if they don't, then it's an exception that you can just withdraw the money. But what else I was gonna say? So you got UGMAs, you got UT,
that's it.
uh,
Yes, UGMA.
Gift and Minors Act, um, and then of course you got custodial accounts. So something I was thinking about that just slipped my mind. Oh, so I wanted to talk about taxes too, real quick. So what I need people to understand, people in general, especially this stuff really comes up around income when women are requiring men to make a certain amount of money to date them. Here's what I need y'all to understand. when somebody says that they bring in 60,000 a year, you have to make sure that they're talking about 60,000 after tax
Net.
or before tax. Because if it's after tax, it's that 22%, baby. I need that.
Shit, 40. How much did you say?
Wait a minute.
Oh, no. That's 30. I think it's
24.
24%.
So
And
really,
then
they need to be doing 80 something. They need to be doing 80 something.
Yeah, they need to be doing 80,
85,
something like that. And if you, I make six figures.
And that's just, wait, Chris, that's just federal. Don't forget about the state.
State tax, well, ain't no state tax in Texas, baby.
Oh. Yeah, ain't no state tax in Texas. If you come to Texas, ain't no state tax. Just saying.
22% on 100K. 22% federal on 100K.
Right.
78.
So let's be clear. We got to account for Unc. Unc need that.
He gonna get his. That nigga gonna get his. He gonna put you away.
You better say that.
He wants that off the top.
I was trying to explain to someone that before the reason they were getting away with that whole claim 1 million people type of deal, because a few years ago it was 0 to 10,000. It was zero tax, but that ain't no longer exists. You gonna pay at least 10%. So you can keep trying to hide through the year if you want to. They come and get their money at least on 10%. I mean, at least on 11,000.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So, let's really get the balance sheet right, the income statements right, and really be serious. Because a lot of people throwing these numbers out. I'm like, baby, if you're really making 60,000, is it before or after tax? Because you're talking like
I like that, bro.
Hey, before, after taxes, and child support.
Oh, I ain't got them issues, baby.
Man, you said child support.
Yeah.
But Chris,
if they taking child support out their check, that whole check is practically gone. You better be. You have to make double that just to live.
Yeah,
but hey, so Chris, so you saying is instead of worrying about a budget, I should maybe not. Yeah, instead of worrying about a budget, maybe I should be treating my household like a business and set my stuff up with like balance sheets, cash flow, income statements. Is that what I'm hearing? Hey man, okay. Hey bro.
Yes.
I can get behind that.
I agree.
Yeah. That's one of Mo's favorite things.
You better know it.
Stuck in my head right there. So absolutely. So
balance, cash flow. I spoke to a guy what today is? Tuesday. He helps get with contracts and things of that nature. And so we kind of complements each other's knowledge. And I was telling him, he said, he was like, well, I said, well, I could get you some clients and I'm sure you could get me some clients. He's like, well, I can help him get funded. I said, well, my concern is not them getting funded. I'm concerned about them understanding how to cash flow and how to sustain. Because if I get you a contract today and you use all your profits through personal spending because your personal household is not in order, business is gonna go down the drain within a year. Or you're gonna say things like, well, I'm not making no money, when in actuality you are making money. Like I know someone right now, it drives me crazy. They made $650 last year, and they don't have any money. Payroll was only $200,000. I said, there's no way you could tell me you spent $400,000 in a year. No way. 100,000 probably was to expenses of the actual office space. I'll give you that, which is probably way less. But you still got another 3 out there. What are we doing? So I told him, I said, listen, nope, we have to educate them. Everybody's gonna have to go through some type of soft skills training, and we educate them on how to properly balance their cash and how to and you talk about protecting assets. Let's talk about just from a business perspective. Remember when y'all remember I used to do the class on how to pay yourself, well, how to price your goods and services, and then how to pray yourself, and then how to break them bank account down, have your investment account, your operating account, your payroll account, and then your miscellaneous. So I'm about to start that again because with these grants that we're getting ready to do, a lot of it falls on, or a lot of the weight falls on sustainability. So if you don't teach these companies, as we speak about, or these investors how to balance out their profits, you can have some that you could play with, you can have you some rainy day money, but you got to be able to protect the rest, unless you're going to keep coming back to the drawing board. And no investor wants to invest in a company that's not showing a healthy net worth over time.
Hey, it's more. We need a bonus now because see, no, I gotta put. We gonna need a bonus now because I'm finna say something that and I said finna, FINNA, finna say something. So yeah, I'm finna. Now, do you want me to finna? Can just say you're gonna pay the bonus? We need a bonus though.
Okay, we got you. We got you covered.
Because y'all said a lot. Well, y'all co-signed and y'all concurred with a lot about the whole thing. We got to start looking at ourselves differently. People always say we've heard budget for decades, but
yes,
the budget. I like the net worth statement. I like the income statement. I like the cash flow statement, and I like the balance sheet. If we start looking at ourselves from those perspectives, I think we will look at ourselves. We would take ourselves more seriously.
Yes. Yep.
So
definitely. So, and we talking about in relationship, and people like to frown upon that comment about looking at, your relationships as a business. But if you actually sit down and think about what it is you're trying to do, instead of being googly, that's just a percentage of the battle.
Exactly.
One of the all-time greatest scammers of modern history, Brother Polite, brought that out.
Said it. He did say it.
He did bring that out.
He did say it.
Oh man. It's business, but I don't want to be aligned with that dude. But yeah.
Hey,
but when you write, you're right. It's cool. It's cool. When you write, you're right. I can let it go, Ms. Mo.
Because look at the when I talk to my female friends, I always for those comments of this person has to be making this kind of money and that kind of money, and I always ask them. I always take them back to 07, 08 with the stop loss, sequestration, furlough, leave without pay, loss of jobs, not being able to get back in the same industry, paying you the same amount of money, women kind of taking a higher role in these companies, males making less, this, that, or whatever. And I'm always saying, like, okay, you gotta sit back and think about what it is you're actually saying, and you gotta think about the times. They running around. Well, I'm gonna just need somebody to take care of me because that's how I'm. Oh, case in point. Okay, so this knucklehead. Well, he'd like to get a divorce, but this knucklehead.
Now we need a social worker and a counselor. But go ahead, sis.
Yes,
go ahead.
We do. This knucklehead. This is the she. So they're gonna divorce. They're gonna give up 19 years of marriage. I can't believe it. Well, she's gonna give it up. And she thought, listen how the tables turned though. So the house, $500,000 house paid for. He paid for it, wiped out her debt, gave her $75K, still couldn't make her happy.
Yeah.